You're listening to the New York Sports Show, the #1 all New York sports podcast. Hosted by Dominic Konareski.
Hello and welcome to the New York Sports Show, your #1 all New York sports podcast. I'm your host, Dominic Konareski. The New York Yankees, well, it's crunch time for them. 2 games left as they take the first inning at 1:05 p.m. Eastern Standard Time today against the Tampa Bay Rays. The Yankees come in with a 91-69 win-loss record. Tampa Bay, they are flirting with franchise history. They have never won 100 or more times in their franchise. They sit 99-61. They could change that all today. Jordan Montgomery is to start for the Pinstripes. Overall, a very solid season. The numbers do not show how good of a pitcher he has been. Yankees do not hit well behind him, so he's 6-6. 3.49 ERA, that's solid. That is through 154 and 2/3 innings pitched. Yankees bats have to show up today. They gotta get those base hits and those extra base hits. All they've been doing is just hitting home runs. Now, don't get me wrong, that's a great thing, but you're never gonna win every single game. You're definitely not just gonna win a World Series when you hit 3 or 4 home runs a game when they're just all solo shots and then your pitcher gives up 6 runs. You're never gonna win that way. Aaron Boone last night, he made a very questionable decision, especially laying the game, keeping Domingo Germán in and then bringing in Albert Abreu when you had a Aroldis Chapman warming up in the bullpen. Yankees could have easily won that game via walk-off, but no, they would lose 4-3. They could clinch a spot today in the wild card. This is going to be a very big game, a very intense game. Shane Bays is set to take the ball and walk to the loneliest place on the earth, the mound of New York Yankee Stadium. The rookie, who has only pitched 10 and 2/3 innings so far this year, who was just brought up, has a 2-0 record and a very low 1.69 ERA. This is going to be undoubtedly one of the biggest games in his career. Right now, the Tampa Bay Rays, they're playing throwaway games. They have nothing to gain, really, from this, except those 100 wins. Like I said, franchise history. But the fact is, though, would the Tampa Bay Rays really want to face the New York Yankees in the wild card? Now, there's many ways that the Yankees could clinch today. The Seattle Mariners and the Toronto Blue Jays, they both set a game out. They could lose. Boston Red Sox, they are pretty close to the Yankees. Yankees just have to win 1 out of their last 2 games. That's all they have to do. And you know what, if they do only win 1 out of the last 2, they will lose the series 1 game to 2 games. But you know what, they would still be in the playoffs. They got to start getting ready. And this game, 100% will decide who's going to start tomorrow, as it's undecided, and who will start for the wild card game. I will be making a whole different video on that for the wild card game if the Yankees do end up clinching this spot. I'm Dominic Konareski. I'm signing out. Peace.